Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin show.
Oh, man. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. I have too much fun with that beginning part, man. I got too much fun with that. You can see BitBoy getting down to it before the stream started there, so that was a pretty good start. What is Bitcoin doing today? Let's start out with that. I mean, we sort of had this nice pump up to about 49,200, and then we came back down to come all the way back down to about 47,600. So some pretty decent swings today. A lot of volatility coming in today. Now, where do we find us? Well, we are right back in this general range that we were in for pretty much the last 2 days. That we were sort of getting bored of being in this general range here. But we're right back in the range. I'm seeing a lot of bearishness in the chat, man. It's not everyone. It's not everyone. Sergio, I know, my boy Sergio in the chat, I get your takes, man. But I'm seeing a lot of bearishness in the chat before the stream started. And not only in my stream, but in other videos and in Twitter and stuff like that. When we were literally sitting at the exact same spot that we were yesterday. Not even yesterday. We were at the same spot today. We're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours ago. We were at the same spot. Now, this is to say, not to say that we can't drop here, but I think it's a little bit too early to say that, you know, we're dumping to the moon or anything. Or dumping to the, what's the opposite of the moon? I don't know. We're dumping to Pluto down there, okay? I don't know if that's the thing, but not going to say we can't dump here, but we're just literally right back in the same level. Now, I don't want to spend too much on the hourly time frame because in reality, we're pretty much just going sideways, not much to really stay here. But what I will say is our hourly stock RSI, which was topped out up here. And I was sort of, when we had that pump, I didn't know if it was going to be a continuation pump. For some reason, I felt like this was going to be a pump just to sort of get that liquidity up there and then the market makers to pull it back a little bit. I didn't think that was going to be the pump just because some of our indicators, like our 1 hour RSI, our 4 hour RSI, and both the stock RSIs were both topped out. So I was looking at it like, all right, we still haven't had that pullback that we've been talking about yet. Bitcoin doesn't need to have a pullback. It's Bitcoin, as we know. Bitcoin does whatever the frick it wants to do. It takes names and it does what it wants to do. But yeah, you can see the hourly RSI, our stock RSI, I should say, is now pretty close to bottomed out. So, if we wanted to reverse here, we could. Does Bitcoin want to reverse here? We're going to have to wait and see if Bitcoin wants to reverse here. But if we look at this price action, we've also reset the hourly RSI nicely too. So we did give us some room up. What I'm watching here for, basically on the 1 hour time frame, guys, is can we hold? In my opinion, I want to hold 47.5 on the close. If we close below 47.5. Well, we'll have to go from there. We do have a couple different support levels here, but what we don't want to do is have our classic Bart Simpson pattern here. The smiley face can act as Bart Simpson. So let me actually zoom out on Bart Simpson. Obviously, we don't want to do is have our classic Bart Simpson pattern. So we'll watch that on the hourly time frame, but that's still a possibility. Let's go on to the 4 hour time frame. So this is sort of what I'm watching here. We did smash our golden pocket zone, right? You can see right here on the 4 hour, guys, our golden pocket zone was sitting right upwards of 48,300. We did smash that, but have now came back in to our little golden pocket. Okay, room to run, room to dump. Yes, very true, man. You know me, guys. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Like. I'm going to be completely honest with you. You guys know me. I try to be honest here. If you're coming to my channel, right, for some type of advice, if sort of, unless it's like a long-term advice, I don't give financial advice anyway, but, no one really knows where Bitcoin's going to go in the short term. I think everyone was expecting Bitcoin to sort of have a pullback, and I think everyone is still expecting Bitcoin to have a pullback. Guys, in the chat, I mean, it looks like people are still pretty bullish based on this post here. Guys, in the chat, what do you guys think? You guys think Bitcoin will pump here, or you guys think Bitcoin will dump? To be honest, Bitcoin could go either way at this freaking point. It's just like yesterday. Literally just like yesterday, how we were talking Bitcoin might need a pullback. What did Bitcoin do? It pumped up today and it dumped right back down. The market makers are going to do what they want to do with the coin. And that is really the sentiment there. But I want to get back over this golden pocket here. And the golden pocket's basically from our swing high up here at 53,000 all the way back down to 39,500. Right? I was bullish at 29. Pickles for pump, dump, do a pull back or pump. Oh, that's basically what the poll is. I mean, 50K or 45K. Seems like most people think we're going to maybe not pull back to 45K. What's interesting, if I was to do that poll, I would vote 50K because I do think that we'll get a pullback here at some point. Doesn't, like I said, just my opinion, if Bitcoin pumps, you'll see me dancing too. You'll see me dancing too because you guys know I'm a bull, right? But if Bitcoin pumps, it does not really going to matter to me if we pump or dump. I just think it would make some sense based on the charts that Bitcoin would have a pullback. But what I'll always say is Bitcoin tends to do the opposite of what everyone thinks. Just like down here when everyone was expecting Bitcoin to go lower. What did Bitcoin do? Bitcoin came out and said,
nope.
And pumped up to the upside. Would I be surprised here? Everyone's sort of like, all right, Bitcoin might need to pull back a little bit. It has pumped from 41,000 to 48,000 without really a pullback. Would I be surprised if Bitcoin just pumped here again?
Nope.
All right, nope. So obviously we'll watch that. Now, what I think is interesting is, a moving average I like to watch is the 4 hour 200 EMA here. And that is actually sitting right at that $45,300 range. And we were sort of talking about how if we were to get, maybe some type of pullback, really, I think 46-ish would make some sense, guys. Like if we were to get the pullback scenario, we could pull back to maybe 40, like we said, right around that 40, that 200 4 hour EMA here. and then sort of round up from there, right? And then we would have a nice inverse head and shoulders. That's sort of like the bearish bullish scenario, where it's bearish short term, but then it turns into more of a medium term bullish scenario. I think that scenario would make some sense here. Now I still see a lot of people saying that Bitcoin could go back down to the 30Ks. You guys know me, I'm never going to rule out any possibility. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're jumping the gun a little bit too much here. Seeing as yesterday we were all in here going,
strap up, we're going to the moon.
All right, and then I don't think a lot of people have changed their stance really, but I think you know, some people get a little bearish over, you know, I know the title's a little bit negative. I don't mean to use the word rejected as negative, right? It's just sort of, we got rejected at that level. Doesn't mean we can't go up and test it again and break it. Just stating that we got rejected at 49K. Rejected is definitely a negative word. People were saying that in the beginning. Like, Jordan, why do you say rejected? That's just such a harsh term. And it really is. It really is. So that's still the scenario I'm seeing there. 4-hour stock RSI is actually reaching pretty close to its bottom. It still could go a little bit lower, but that is definitely there. Looks like you are making some type of bullish divergence here on the 4-hour. We have higher price action and you have lower RSI. So you do have some bullish divergence there. On the 4-hour, if Bitcoin does want to move up, after actually having bearish divergence on the 4-hour, where you had lower highs on the RSI and higher highs in price action, you got the dump. Are you going to have a little bit more of a dump, or are we just going to turn this around into a you know, bullish divergence and pump it back up? We'll have to wait to see if we can hold this general level we're in right now, guys. If we can get some type of momentum back up, I think obviously that bullish divergence should play out there. It's not a rejection. Market maker is just fulfilling orders and trapping longs. Yeah, most likely, man. Rejected hurt the bulls, sweet. Yeah. It will leg up before another large pullback. It could. And like as I always say, guys, no one really knows what's going to happen in the short term, dude. I mean, how many times have we heard, you know, Bitcoin's going to this price, Bitcoin's going to that price, Bitcoin's going to this price? I bet if I asked all you guys in the chat right now, you hurt my feelings. I bet if I asked every single person in this chat right now, every single person in this chat would have a different answer, okay? Every person in the chat would have a different answer of where Bitcoin's going to be in, say, 24 hours. I bet everyone would give me a different price. You know, if you were to give me a price to the T. And that's why crypto is so fun, because it's sort of, you can try to chart it out, but at some point it is just the market makers deciding which way they want to move the price. Now, going on to the daily chart, we just still I still see that setup as a possibility. You can see here, guys, we're getting rejected off this same level here. Now, like I said, rejected's a strong word. We're getting some resistance at this same level that we did over here. So, like I said, guys, if we do drop down here, we also have our 200-day moving average is at 45,000, right? So that's another moving average that happens to be sitting right at that level. So if we do get that drop down there and we do pop back up, boom, we'll be moving back up. But like I said so many times, man, let's rewind a little bit here. Let's rewind a little bit here.
Rant alert. Rant alert.
DJ Jordan's in the house. I'm going to do this again because I watched, while I was watching football, I tend, you know, sometimes, you know, on the ride home, if I'm going somewhere, I'll listen to some YouTube videos to kind of get the general sentiment in the market. I watched a lot of videos today of people who look at short-term price action and whatnot. What I'll say is a lot of people are expecting the same thing, which is a pullback to the $45,000 to $46,000 region before another leg up. What I will say is, kind of like we saw down here again, guys, kind of like how we saw down here at 40,000 when everyone was thinking the same thing, kind of like how we saw down here in July. Obviously, it's completely different circumstances. There were a lot of fear in the market at that time. But I will say is when everyone thinks the same thing, the opposite usually happens. Would I be surprised if Bitcoin has a giant green pickle to the upside tonight? No, I really wouldn't. Now, it probably would be after the weekly close, just so the whales can kind of close price as low as they can. But would I be surprised if we saw a giant pickle tonight? No, I would not be. Because that's Bitcoin, man. That's Bitcoin. We can look at all the charts we want. But Bitcoin's going to do what it freaking wants, man. It's going to do it. Now, I don't know why the pickle looks a little bit less green today. It looks like it's kind of rotting a little bit. I might have to get another pickle from the jar. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? They don't know shiz. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. So just keep that in mind. Like, everyone's expecting a pullback right now, guys. And even, especially when this is what I've sort of say, guys. You guys have been watching me forever. I say the word guys a lot. I hope you, I'm going to say guys again. What I'll say about this is, when I see a certain circumstance a lot of people are saying is going to happen, and I myself am seeing that in the chart and being like, hey, that makes a lot of sense in the chart, right? A pullback to our 200-day moving average and to retest some previous resistance and flip it as support. If a lot of people are saying that same thing, and I'm saying that same thing, what I've typically seen is Bitcoin do the opposite, whether it's a bullish or bearish scenario, right? If everyone's expecting a pump, what is Bitcoin going to do? Bitcoin is probably going to pull back. Remember when we were up here at 52,000, guys, and we were like, all right, Bitcoin broke the golden pocket zone. We're going to pull back. We're just going to pump straight up to 57,000 right now. That's what everyone was saying. That's what I was saying. Right? We broke the golden pocket. That was the most important area for Bitcoin to break. What did Bitcoin do the next day? Bitcoin did the exact opposite and dumped right on our face. Okay? More and more, I'm starting to realize that counter trading what everyone else is think is going to happen tends to be the right move. And I'm seeing a lot of people say that Bitcoin's going to pull back. So I will say again, I'll do the work for you and watch multiple videos a day for you, and I'll get the sentiment. Okay? I will say again, everyone's thinking the same thing here. No one's just expecting Bitcoin to just pump right here. So I'll leave it at that. But the charts do, as we would like to say, the charts do. Probably, I mean, just based on I'm seeing it, daily stock RSI is getting a little toppy. That can stay toppy for a while, man. I mean, to be honest, right? That can stay toppy for a while. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it's not a 100% foolproof system, but take that for what it is. It's going straight upwards. Dump it. The pickle looks like it has an ick. Yeah, pretty much. But be aware of a pump and short that one too. Yeah, dude. And this is what I find funny. I mean, look at Bitcoin right now. I mean, if you can break back above this level here, guys, we break back above 48.3. Bitcoin has a good chance to go right back up. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. And then I adapt just like everyone, guys. I mean, and what have I said the last couple weeks? I mean, charts are literally a fraction of what really matters in the space, man. Like we can look at all the charts in the world, but you know, I like to give you guys some sentiment, more of a sentiment analysis too, which has been working pretty well for the past couple weeks, I do have to say. All right, so Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. This is what matters today. It's the weekly close, everyone. Let's freaking go. All right, let's freaking go. What I'll say about the weekly close is it looks like, unless we get some catastrophic dump right before the close here, right? Unless we get some catastrophic dump right before the close, it looks like we're going to get a bullish engulfing weekly candle.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
When's the last time Bitcoin had a weekly engulfing candle? Okay. Last time Bitcoin had a weekly engulfing candle was right here. Okay. What did Bitcoin do from that point? Where it actually engulfed the last two candles. So usually what I like to see in these engulfing candles is to engulf the last two candles. Okay. That makes it like a mega candle, a mega engulfing candle, in my opinion. So this one mega engulfed both of these candles. What did Bitcoin do from that end? Well, it went from, 30,000 all the way up to 52,000. Do I think that's going to happen as fast as it did there? I'm not going to say no. I'm definitely not going to say no, but just remember that that's the happened this time. You look here, guys, we're about to engulf the last two weekly candles. fits that same criteria. We'll see what happens from there, but it looks like to be a very, very good weekly close, which at one point was looking like a really crappy weekly close. At one point, we were sitting down here. I remember, I mean, it was earlier this week. We were sitting down here at the this is how quickly sentiment can switch, guys. Sentiment, how many times have we said sentiment can switch so quick? It really can. I remember when we were sitting down here at the 20-week EMA, which is the green moving average here, and we were all panicking. Are we gonna hold this, right? Is this the end for Bitcoin? Are we gonna close below the 20-week EMA? And then what Bitcoin does? It has a $8,000 move to the upside, and is about to have a weekly engulfing candle. So things can switch really quick, whether it's to the upside or downside, right? It's not always to the upside, but things can switch extremely quick. Now, the one thing I'm going to watch into next week, can we get another green weekly candle? If we do, you guys know I'm watching this big RSI sort of pattern here, where we have upward support coming up here. Hold on. My big head is blocking it, man. My big head is blocking it. Touch. Okay. We have this big trend line coming up, and same thing on the top side, guys. We have a trend line coming down. Just what happened on the daily. We know what happened on the daily when we had this same pattern. Okay. If we can break this on the weekly time frame, I'm telling you, bro, I'm pretty confident that if we can, whichever way this way breaks, whether we do break this to the upside or we eventually break this to the downside, right? Whatever way this way breaks, I think is going to be our next direction. And if we can get one more really bullish weekly candle, right? Where it doesn't have to be next week. It could be the week after, but at some point, if we can break back above this trend line, oh man, my Gymborees are going to be looking real dirty. They're going to be looking real dirty, guys. For multiple different reasons, I do have to say. What's up, Sammy? Alt season here? I don't know, man. I'm still convinced that we could have a Bitcoin season. We're actually going to go over that in a little bit here. We haven't had a Bitcoin season since the end of last year, okay? So a Bitcoin season could be in store, quite possibly. Not going to say it's guaranteed, but it could possibly be happening. Anyways, let's move on here. So just a quick Fibonacci levels on the daily, just to look at where we are in the trend. We know we got to our golden pocket zone up here. Looks like we're trying to hold our 0.5 fib as support right now. So it's what's up? Pats or Bucks? Would you take Brady back? Oh, I'll answer this right now, man. That's a really good question. I would probably take... See, obviously I want the Pats to win. I'm a diehard Pats fan. I think that the Bucks are going to absolutely cream us tonight. Now, just like with Bitcoin, right? the sort of rosters, Bucks have a way better roster than the Pats. Does it make sense that the Bucks beat the Pats? Sure. It's kind of like how Bitcoin, the charts look like Bitcoin might need a little bit of a pullback. Does Bitcoin care? No. Maybe the Pats come out and beat the crap out of the Bucks. Maybe Bitcoin comes and beats the crap out of the 49K resistance. Could be the same thing, right? So I'm excited for tonight's game. I think it's at 8:30. So we'll probably depending on the Bitcoin price action. If we start pumping or dumping, I'll stay on. But depending on the Bitcoin price action, we'll go from there. But anyways, yeah, we're trying to hold that 0.5 fib here on the daily. It correlates with sort of our hourly support. If this does break, like I said, I mean, move back down to, in my opinion, like 45,000 is the lowest I see us going right now. Obviously, that could change, but it's the lowest I see us going within the next few days, I should say. Bearing some crazy catastrophic FUD events that we can't predict. Because you can't predict those, really, If we were to break this level, guys, there's not much there to the golden pocket zone. Kind of like how we broke this up here again. I think if we break 49K, I mean, you can see what we did last time. So just obviously keep that in mind. I think 49 to 50K is sort of that range that we need to break here next. But if we break 49 to 50K, let's freaking go. Breeze, what's up? What's funny? You literally talk about and probably won't pump, and it starts pumping. Keep telling BTC not to pump, so it will. Bitcoin, don't pump. Creek said Bitcoin don't pump. Bitcoin don't pump. Seriously. All right. That's actually very true. Very true. All right, let's look at our fractal again. All right, what's our fractal telling us? Well, I think we could be in the range. Like, look where we are in the range, guys. Like, if this was to play out similarly. Now, they don't match up perfectly, like I said. For all the trolls that are coming in the chat, there's not a lot of trolls in the chat, which I've noticed lately. Maybe you're just, people are warming up to my jokes and my bluntness, and maybe at first people weren't open to that stuff, but a lot less trolls than there used to be. You guys notice that in the chat? Like, a lot less trolls than there used to be. You can see here, I think we're somewhere right here in this range, guys. Somewhere right here in this range, based on my fractal. Okay, you know this channel. You know this channel should be Fractal Boy. Okay, Fractal Boy. So, Jordan wants to bail. I don't want to bail. Actually, to be honest with you guys, I'd rather stay on here and just put the game on my phone right here. To be honest, just because dude, I love streaming and I love looking at charts, man. I would say not a lot of people are more addicted to crypto than I am, man. It's a good addiction to have. I mean, in my opinion, makes you money. Even when I'm not streaming, I'm looking at charts a lot of the times. When I'm driving, I'm watching YouTube videos, I'm watching Carl the Moon, all that stuff. But yeah, I think we're right here in the fractal, guys. So I mean, this could maybe have a little bit of a pullback here. Based on the fractal, and then we move. Now, I'm never going to count Bitcoin out, but I don't think we move up like this. That's kind of ridiculous. I'm not that much of a boom boy. You guys know I'm more of a realist. I'm a moon boy, but I'm more of a realist moon boy. I mean, let's be honest. But yeah, I mean, it's going to have a little pullback, then move, potentially, if it was to play out that way. But we'll obviously keep watching our fractal. Quickly, I wanted to touch on where we were in the trend. So the Ben Cowan special. I even forgot to put the guys, if you watched the Ethereum video I put out today, I did have a special guest on there. Let me know if you saw the special guest and if you liked the special guest in the chat. He got yelled at today. So I forgot to put well, let me just put Cowan TM. Oh no, C. Cowan C. For the copyrights, because like I always say, guys, no one's allowed to look at these charts besides Ben Cowan. If you do, everyone says, why are you copying Ben? People can look at the same charts and have different analysis on the charts. All right, so I'm still watching this. I do agree with Ben, right? I think this is still on track here. This is still on track, and you guys know me. I'm pretty conservative to most people. I don't think that we top this cycle in December. I do think that we top out the cycle somewhere in 2022. Okay? Somewhere in 2022, I think that we top out the cycle. But I do think we break all-time highs by the end of this year. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. And if it's up to plan B, we break all-time highs by November at some point, right? So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I do think we start to come up like this, and we eventually do reach this general trend line of the trends. This is the 2013 cycle. 2013 cycle, 2011 cycle, 2013 cycle, 2017 cycle. Okay? But I do agree that we top out somewhere out here, follow that general trend of the lengthening cycles and reduce returns. And I think we top out, I mean, based off this, depending on where we top out, I mean, I'm still under the assumption that we top out somewhere. I don't know, man. It just depends on so much that happens. Like, if we get some good news that comes out, I could see this going really high. If, like, we get an ETF or we get some big country that adopts Bitcoin, or some big news, or a big company like Amazon or something like that bought Bitcoin, which, who knows? I mean, we haven't got the earnings on some of these guys yet. But yeah, I think if we can get some big news, I think we'll top out a lot higher than people expect. But right now, based on what we can see right now, I'd probably say 100,000. I don't think I don't know, man. I don't like make predictions, guys. I just go with the flow. I mean, the charts can change so much so quickly, dude. So that's why I don't like making predictions on this channel, because how many predictions have you heard certain channels make? We'll play one of them for you right here. Let me know if you guys want to make predictions, because I'll start sounding like this, okay? The biggest crypto channel on the interweb. Now, guys, my sources continue to tell me that we will top out within 2 weeks of September 23rd.
Wrong.
I repeat, within 2 weeks of September 23rd. I still stand by this prediction. And I am not going to waver from this prediction. We will see Bitcoin top out within 2 weeks of September 23rd. Okay? And then we will see a giant black swan event that will drop us down within 2 weeks of September 23rd. He was wrong about every single thing. No predictions from me, man. The biggest channel in the interwebs. Now, my sources have told me that this bull market can now continue into the rest of this year. Can you ban that guy in the chat? Ban that guy in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. My sources have told me that the bull market will continue to the end of this year, guys. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about, okay? I've been in this space for years, okay? So the bull market is not even close to over. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's exactly why I don't make predictions, man. You don't gain anything from making predictions. If you're right, everyone goes, ha ha, ha ha. If you're wrong, everyone just clowns you for it. So it's everyone's predictions are always wrong. You know what I mean? Up to a certain point. You might be right a couple times, but most of the time you're going to be freaking wrong, man. So if you want predictions, exact predictions of prices, I usually don't do that. I'll tell you where I think it's going over the macro trend, but I'll never give you a price prediction. All right, so where's our 12-month moving average, guys? Okay? Guys, let's hit up those likes. Let's hit up those likes. If we get 1,000 likes, you know what that means. You know what that means. We got to get 1,000 likes, though. If we get 1,000 likes, guys, I had the special guest. The new special guest today was on the Ethereum show earlier. It wasn't really a show; it was a video. If we get 1,000 likes again, boom, we'll have a special guest on the actual stream. Okay, tomorrow. If we do 1,000 guests, I should have had another guest today. I got a little caught up with football, I know, but let's set that up. So the 12-month moving average, guys, we are sitting right at 41,385. If you're new to the channel, this is our macro moving average, man. We don't break this in a bull market, okay? And we don't break this in a bear market, and the opposite. We don't break it to the upside in a bear market. Right now, that's moved up about $2,000. So our floor is starting to move up pretty fast here. Why is that floor moving up pretty fast? Well, if we go back 12 months, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's good about this is we're starting to replace some candles. We're starting to replace candles in the teens with candles up here at the high 40,000s, right? So this is going to start moving up fast. And I sort of look at this as the floor for the bull market, right? If we break this, obviously we have to start looking a little bit more bearish. Now, this is sitting at 41,385, and it's all about the close. We can go back below it intra-month, but we just need to close back above this, okay? You seem awfully cheerful today. I am cheerful today, man. I've been pretty cheerful the last couple days, I feel like. You know, there's obviously days where I'm a little crabby, right? Everyone has crabby days, but I've been cheerful this whole weekend, I feel like, you know? I don't really have anything to not be cheerful about. I mean, there's people with a lot worse things going on in the world, man. But, yeah, so as long as we close October above 41.3, which I think that's pretty doable. I don't think we're in trouble of closing below 41.3 as we're sitting at 48,000 right now. I mean, like we said, anything can happen, but I don't think we should be fretting right now, as already this month is starting out pretty freaking good. We opened this month at 43,800, so everything's good there. This looks like it's going to be probably moving up $2,000 or so a month at this point. Like I said, this is our floor. We don't have to stay on this. This is sort of the level that I look at as sort of our floor, right? I like a nice cheerful Jordan. Yeah, man. But yeah, 2017 was the same thing. We stayed above it the whole time. And 2013 is one of the only moving averages that we actually stayed above the whole time as well, before actually breaking it into the bear market. And then same thing in 2017, we held it, and then we broke it into the bear market. So we'll continue to watch this, right? To me, this is something that I look at, maybe not every day, but I always keep an eye on this because this is to me, guys, this is one of the things I look at. If we close below the 12-month moving average, in my personal opinion, to me, that's a big bearish sign. So, like, and you know me, it's going to take me a lot to make me slightly bearish here in sort of the medium term. I'll never be bearish long term. I mean, I'll always hold my coin. I'm going to be holding my coins until I hit my targets, and I'm going to keep stacking on the dips. It's just how I go. You guys don't have to do it that way. Only invest where you can afford to lose. But you know, this is a moving average that if we do break at some point, we'll have to start thinking about some different things there. But we got some room to go there. So not much to really say. Bitcoin's just still in our little range, man. It's a little crab market right now. Back in the crab range. We're crabby, we're moving in the crab range. We're always in this range for the last 3 days, with one fake out to the upside and one fake out to the downside. No, but in all seriousness, we're back in our freaking range of death. So obviously we don't want the bar to come down, but if we, guys, like I said, if we can break 48.3 here, we're going to be looking pretty juicy for a room up, okay? For a run up. So let's just make sure we keep watching that for the rest of the stream. All right, I'm hoping we get some type of pump before the weekly close. We close this weekly as high as we possibly can. Let's freaking do it. Boo versus Carl. Please stay crab mode till all-time high. Crab mode, man. Cringe. If you guys are new to the stream, there's a lot of cringe things I do on the stream, man. But just know that I'm totally okay with being cringe. Like, if you want to put cringe in the chat, that's fine. If you don't know me already, every day I come on here and do very skeptical things that are very cringy. So yeah, if you don't like cringy, well, you probably won't like this stream. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What's up, sir, dude? Grayscale large cap fund added Sol and Uni. Thoughts on why GDLC is trading at a discount to its holdings? We'll take a look. Not really sure why, sir, dude, but we'll take a look at that in a sec. But yeah, the ultimate cringe. Play the Moon Boy bit. What do you got? Do you guys want to hear the Carl the Moon bit? Bro, I can't handle the Moon Boy. I can't handle Carl, man. I can't do it. All right, let's take our poll we got. So what comes first for Bitcoin? 65,000 or 45,000? We got 50,000 actually at 65%. That's pretty freaking high. You got cringe is why I'm here. Don't change, mate. What do you got? You guys want to hear the Carl the Moon? Cringe is overused. Yeah, cringe is overused. It's a feature of the channel, pretty much. You gotta say, out of any channel in crypto, like, and this is not just to hype myself up, right? Out of any channel in crypto, no one goes more outside the box than this channel. Okay, everyone does the exact same thing. Whether it's a technical analysis channel that does the exact same thing. Now, there's people that do different things. Crypto, good example. Guy who's not afraid to go out of the box, literally does videos from his phone and does TA on his phone. But everyone else literally does the exact same thing. All the news channels literally do the exact same thing. You know what? I'm gonna go a little out of the box here, okay? Get a little out of the box. You know what I mean? Like, if you really think about it, every channel does the exact same thing. And to be fair, no one really knows what they're talking about. Like, you can come up with all the analysis in the world, and it's probably gonna be wrong. Carl the boy, do it. All right, we'll do Carl real quick, and then we'll go on with we'll look at Ethereum real quick, guys. Let's look at Carl. Let's see. Restart. There we go.
And I'm here to bring you this cryptocurrency video. Bitcoin has fallen out from this falling wedge, and I have made 100x on my long position over here on Bybit. You guys should go use my Bybit link. Links down in the description. Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link.
No! You like Bybit! Oh man, bro. That's good, dude. Look at look at Bob, bro. Bob's face. He's so pissed. All right. Let's go let's go on to Ethereum
This
here, guys.
is my wife, Ethereum.
Let's go watch Ethereum. So we're still watching our fractal, guys. If you did not watch, okay, if you did not watch the Ethereum stream earlier, if you didn't watch the Ethereum stream earlier, you could see here. You gotta kill. You guys are killing me, bro. All right. All right. Trap. All right, Jordan, calm down, man. Get back into the TA, because that's what people are here for. They're here for the TA. That's what I tell myself every day. People come to this channel for the TA, not the jokes. All right, so we're still watching our fractal, guys. Basically what I did is I took our 2017 fractal and I overlaid it over our current fractal. Look what we're doing, guys. It's literally the exact same thing, man. Literally the exact same thing. Now, what we expect is probably one more pump up to the upside here. And to come up and probably tag our red box of resistance. Like we sort of said with ETH, guys. I mean, if we sort of went sideways a little bit for ETH, it wouldn't surprise me based off what we did in 2017. Though in 2017, it's a completely different market, man. Obviously, you got to get the people in the chat. You can't... You got to get people in the chat say you can't compare 2017 to 2021. That's absolutely true, man. That is absolutely true. Okay? No one's here for the TA. Oh, man. That's too funny, bro. That's too funny. But no one said no one's here for the TA. But yeah, I mean, you came back down. I'm here for the jokes, said Sir Dude. Sir Dude's always here, man. Appreciate you, my man. But yeah, I mean, if you come back up to have a third test of the red box, would not surprise me, and then you come back down. Well, you can see it just continually playing out the same exact way, guys. Our 20 and 30 moving averages literally acting as support here. If we move this slightly down, come on, man. There we go. We're bouncing off our 20 and 30 moving averages, just like we did. Okay, you can see here and here, just like we did back here. Okay, boom, and boom, and boom again. We did it 3 times before actually starting to move back up. So pretty much the same thing is happening. You know, the same emotions. So every pump, you know, we're sort of saying,
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
and every dump, we're saying,
Everybody panic, we're going to 0.
right? So always keep that in mind, guys. Don't let your emotions control you. Just quickly, the daily. I love that we got back above our daily EMA ribbon, man. So nice, so nice, and that's what's huge. We did not want to stay below that at all. And what did we sort of say earlier, man? It's all about the W reversal. When you break below these very, very important moving averages, you want to have the W reversal back up to the upside, and that's exactly what ETH did. Right? Boom, 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 boom. Right? A lot of booms to the upside there. And then, see, you did the same thing down here. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So, I don't know how many times you can boom before, you know, you really boom. So, we'll see if that plays out in a similar way. I do think that ETH is going to slowly but surely make its way back up to 4K. It might not happen overnight, right? It may not happen overnight. It may happen overnight. You know, I'm not going to count out crypto anymore, man. I mean, so I try to stay... I try to stay somewhat grounded, as you guys know. I don't like to be too much of a moon boy. I'm never going to count out crypto just for this to pump straight up. Nothing really in this chart that's telling me that's not going to necessarily happen, in my opinion. After really just a macro bounce over the previous resistance and flipping it to support with a wedge, just looks so good on the longer term time frames. We can look at the short term time frames all we want, but it's sort of one of those things. Come on, Jordan. And no, guys, I did not fart. Okay, I did not fart. Make sure you guys hit up that like button too. Seriously, we got to get to 1,000 likes. If you're enjoying the stream, bang! It takes 1 second. Might take 2, depending on how slow you are. If you're like Bob, right? This is how Bob goes and clicks. He goes, pretend the like button is, pretend this is the like button right here, right? It might take one of you guys, there's some computer savvy guys to click. This is Bob. Come on, mouse! You freaking mouse! Move! Jordan, you messing with my mouse? Are you messing with my mouse? It's not working right. I'm just trying to click the like button on Around the Blockchain. I always like the video before it starts. I can't click the like button on Around the Blockchain. Come on, man. There we go. I liked it. Stop messing with my mouse. No, but in all seriousness, that's Bob always has to like Around the Blockchain before it starts. But yeah, and the 4 hour, not much really going on. I mean, you're sort of just same thing with Bitcoin. You're sort of just going sideways. What's up, Lupus? Hope you're doing good. It's good to see you in here. Good to see you in here. I always love when I see the blue guys in here. Where's all my blue guys at? I know some of you guys lurk. You guys are on the lurk, sniping the trolls. No, but the 1 hour EMA ribbon, I'm watching this, right? So you keep bouncing off the 1 hour EMA ribbon, boom, ba boom, ba boom, right? Boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom. You know, is this likely to bounce again? I mean, that's what you keep doing. You keep coming back down to test this, test it, bounce, test it, bounce. You've been testing it for a while here, you know? Are you going to have the juice to get you back up? I'm not going to say you can't have the juice, right? Not going to say. Crypto Shock said lurking. Brandon said around here. QM said, yo, we're here. You guys are lurking. You guys always got the snipers out, ready to ban people. Scrambling to get off work, boss. What's up, Drew? Hope you're doing good too, man. But yeah, so we'll see if we can get the juice up here to get Ethereum a little bit higher here in the short term. You guys know it's, to look at these short-term charts, it's not really, in my opinion, like, I know people love to look at the short-term charts because they want to know what's going to happen today, right? What's going to happen with Ethereum and Bitcoin today, when in reality, it does not really matter. Just kind of a human psychology thing where we always want to know what's going to happen today. Doesn't really matter, but, you know, if we just look at maybe next resistance levels, it's really, you're probably looking at this next peak here. If we were to break this current level, you're probably looking at about 35.41 as that next resistance for ETH if you do break this level that you keep getting rejected at here. So I'm actually going to put a level right there. If we break 34.71, probably going to 35.41, you know, in the immediate short term. So we'll watch that. Looks like Bitcoin, I don't know, man. Bitcoin's kind of creeping right now. Bitcoin's kind of creeping, and not going to say it's going to pump. You know, we have the weekly close coming up in 14 minutes. So the weekly close, the 4 hour close, the hourly, the 4 hour. Everything's sort of closing here very, very shortly. If Bitcoin can pump, or if Bitcoin can dump, we're just going to go sideways. I think sideways would suck. All right, let's do a poll real quick. Let's do a poll. What would you hate the most? Let's see. Bitcoin. Let's see. Bitcoin pumping to 100K. Bitcoin going sideways for 3 months. Or Bitcoin dropping to 30K. There we go. There we go. Let me know what you guys think of the chat. I think it's a pretty good poll because it's interesting. You have a lot of opinions, right? People who want to accumulate, people who are doing this. What would you hate the most out of those three options? Let me know in the chat right now. Let me know. I'll do a poll, all right. Wow, good citizen. That's it's a little dirty, man. A little dirty. All right, so that is what we're watching there for BTC. I should have did a this is stupid. Hey, it's not pretty stupid. The voting seems pretty even there. It's actually pretty even. I should have did a time frame on 30K. I should have said a month, but I didn't do a time frame, unfortunately. All right, let's go to Mr. Cardano. Cardano is just stuck in a forever downwards channel, as we know. You got another rejection today. It looks like you were almost breaking out, and then Cardano came right back down. Funny thing is, you're sitting right at that resistance, which is interesting. A lot of people are giving up on ADA. I've watched a couple different videos, and I watched that show with George and the other two guys, the one that they do on Sundays. One of them said that they don't like ADA anymore, and I think it's just funny. ADA is just consolidating here. I'm telling you, once ADA breaks out of this, it's going to start moving again. I'm telling you right now. A lot of people are sleeping here just because a lot of people don't look at, like, which I know the chart's on everything, dude, but it's just literally in a bull flag on the daily time frame. Just going up, down, up, down, up, down. If this breaks, I'm telling you right now, ADA's going to move. ADA's going to freaking move. People sleeping on it just because it hasn't moved. Everyone always wants to jump on the hot thing. So now everyone's like, oh, Solana's the greatest thing on earth. Why? Because it was the last pun to pump. The same people, hold on, we know what we need right now?
Rant alert. Rant alert.
The same people that are hyping up Solana right now are the people that were hyping up Cardano 3 months ago. You know what I mean? And then another coin's going to start pumping, and the people that are hyping up Solana right now are going to go jump on that other coin. Okay? It's how it always works. It's like a bandwagon mentality. So now everyone's down on ADA. Everyone's jumping on Solana's back. Okay? Just because Solana was the hot one. I'm telling you, bro. It's always the coins that aren't moving right now that are gonna start moving again. Telling you. So where is ADA right at this current moment? Well, you're getting some rejection at let's see. You're getting some rejection right here at about 296. Right at these previous weekly highs, right? So that's where you're struggling with the last 2 weeks. You can't get back above that level. If you get back above this level in the weekly, ADA's going to go. It's going to correlate with you breaking this downtrend too. So it's one of those things that just watch. And it's not even just like people that watch, like it's even influencers, man. They always just jump on coins, dude. Yeah, which is fine, man. But it's just funny because when a coin starts pumping, you see all the same freaking YouTubers saying, this coin's awesome now. I know I didn't like it before and I never talked about it before, but now since it's up 200%, it's the best coin ever. It's like this, like with Cardano, man. Look at the Cardano. I was talking about Cardano last year, man. You can go back on my channel. Before Cardano even blew up, when Cardano was at like 2 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents, your boy was hyping it up last year. No one was talking about Cardano. There was a select few people that were talking about Cardano. Not a lot of people. All of a sudden, Cardano pumps to $1. Everyone jumps on the bandwagon, dude. It's what you see over and over and over and over again. But I'm done ranting about Cardano. People will jump back on the bandwagon again when it starts going back up. It's a constant freaking cycle, man.
Rant alert.
All right, so that's Cardano really on the weekly. Let's go back on someone I shat myself. All right, let's go back to the Cardano on the 4-hour time frame. What do we got going on here? I came for the Bybit link. Let's see here. So Cardano on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see. It was very blurry, and now your screen is like normal again. So it was a video earlier. The Cardano, the Ethereum stream earlier was a video, and YouTube didn't process it, the HD, even though I uploaded it a half hour before that was the premiere. YouTube just wants to take a half hour to process it. So that's why it was blurry earlier. It should be fine now, but YouTube tends to take a while after that. So, all right, let's go back here. Thank you. It was a pretty good rant. It's very true. No one will admit it because a lot of people love the influencers that hype up Cardano now when they didn't want to hype it back up when it was freaking new, and not new, but when it was low price. No one wanted to talk about it. Now everyone wants to talk about it and act like they were a genius. But yeah, it is what it is. So, what are we watching here with ADA and the 4-hour time frame? Let's see. And no way, guys, I am not a genius. Never trust anything I say. I'll tell you that right now. Never trust anything I say. I'm a long-term investor. I invest in the coins that I believe in and I hold. I'm not an altcoin gem guy. I'm not a price prediction guy. I look at the macro trends and I buy when I think it's a good time to buy, and I sell when it's a good time to sell. That's all I do. I think never take my advice. Never take anyone's advice on YouTube, man. Even the people that sound the smartest on YouTube really don't know what's going to happen for a certain coin. So just keep that in mind. But Ada, you're kind of just consolidating here, kind of getting smaller price action. Got 6 minutes until the weekly close, guys. 6 minutes. Bitcoin's sitting at 48.2. We haven't seen that dump yet. Will we get the dump or the pump right after the weekly close? Could possibly happen here. It looks like price is just constricting here. Hopefully, I mean, the trend is your friend. So the trend is up into this. Hopefully, at some point, this breaks up. This could go into potentially the next 2 days. This could potentially go up in here. So all these influencers will hype up ADA when it hits $4. Of course, man. Everyone wants to hype everything up when it's hot. So this is if you can get a pump here, good. That's great. I mean, the trend is your friend to the end, but always keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind. So that is ADA. We'll watch what ADA does. It's gonna, at the end of the day, it's gonna depend on what Bitcoin does here. At the end of the day, AXS from, what about Algo? I like Algo. I owned Algo last year. I sold it off. But I do own Algo again. I reaccumulated some Algo on the last big dump that we had. I reaccumulated some Algo. I'm happy to be back in the Algo fam. I wasn't in the Algo fam for a couple months just because it was sort of just chilling like a villain. The CME, something is coming. Something is coming, man. Something is coming. All right. So that's the big three macro stuff. Not a ton going on. Obviously, it's the weekend, so we don't really have sort of the DXY and S&P and stuff to look at. But what we can look at is the total market cap back up to 2.15 trillion. That's pretty good. Back up to 2.15 trillion. What I'd say about this is, let me actually just get a general trend line here and post this here. I'd like to break this general trend line. I mean, that's really the big resistance coming up. I don't see where we're at right now as being resistance. And this, what we always like to say, Kimmy said, I only trust Bob. Thanks, Kimmy. You guys, honestly, you should probably take Bob's advice more than a lot of people that you see on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, man. Bob probably can do a little bit better than them. But so yeah, I mean, these previous highs, a high back here in April, high here in September. And at the end of the day, I just don't see this as a level where you would get a ton of resistance. I think he actually did wick up to general that level. So what's up, Kim? But yeah, so you could maybe go a little bit higher before you pull back, maybe. But obviously keep that level in mind. As the last two times we went up to that general level, we did have a little bit of a pullback, right? A little bit of a pullback. This time, actually, we smashed right through it. So it's crypto, man. Like this time we pulled back. This time we sort of pulled back a little bit and then smashed through it. This time we just smashed through it. This time we got rejected from it. So the 4 times we went up to that general level, we did a different thing every single time. That's how unpredictable crypto could be. So we'll see when we get up to that general level. If we do break that, I think it's pretty clear skies to 240, 242. What's up, Marco? You can check out Strong. I love when it says strong biceps in the thing. It's just funny. All right, so that's really the total. We haven't looked at the Bitcoin dominance in a while. 2 minutes into the close, guys. 2 minutes. Bitcoin's sitting at 48.2, which is interesting. Definitely interesting. Bitcoin dominance. Why can't I find the Bitcoin dominance? What's up, Ecomps? Bitcoin dominance. There we go. Oh, you have to type in like the whole word for it to pop up. It's like, come on, man. How many things could be Bitcoin dom, right? All right, so let's just go to the weekly on the Bitcoin dominance so we can zoom out a little bit. Can't take much from this, man. We're just sort of chilling here. You know, we haven't got that decisive move up or down, you know? So I'm waiting for that decisive move. I'm waiting for that decisive green or red pickle here to sort of tell us which way this is going to go. If this line breaks here at like 39.86, alts are going to go nuts, man. But at the same token, if this just keeps rising, maybe Bitcoin's ready for its next big run, man. Sort of like it had quarter of the end of last year, where it had September to January, where it just had a massive run, and then alts had a massive run. Very similar to 2017. Look what happened in 2017, guys. From September of 2017 to December of 2020, or December of 2020, December of 17. Holy crap, man. I don't know what's with me always saying 2020. You could see Bitcoin had a major run there. Alts were sort of chilling, and then we continue down. Do I necessarily think that that's going to happen again? I just think it's such a different market. I don't think you're going to see alts lag that much against Bitcoin. I think maybe you could see this go sideways a little bit up. I don't think you see this big spike up in there in a dominance. Just doesn't make a lot of sense to me at all. I can't see the alts just not moving and Bitcoin moving. I can't. I can't fathom it in my brain at this point where Bitcoin can pump like maybe 10% in a day, and then altcoins pump way less. It doesn't fathom in my brain. The only way that happens is if we get some crazy like ETF or something. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this. A lot of interesting things that can happen with this. So we will continue to watch this over time. Right now, it's sort of just deciding what it wants to do. Break this or have Bitcoin do a run. Or the market go down and the Bitcoin dominance rises, right? All right, we got the close. We got the close. Let's check out the weekly close, guys. Boom. Weekly engulfing candle. You know what that means, boys. No, but we got the weekly engulfing candle on the weekly, guys, which is good. Like we said, last time you got that bullish engulfing candle, we're engulfing the last 2 candles, right? Engulfing the last 2 candles was right here, and you can see what happened last time. This time we engulfed the last 2 candles. We'll see if we get that same move, right? Now, a lot can happen intra-week, right? And then we got the full week. So, I mean, just keep that in mind. Remember, guys, crypto can change so fast, right? You guys got to remember, at one point this week, this was a giant red candle, and we were sitting all the way down here. Like, this was a red candle at one time. And then look what can change. in the span of 1 week. What was looking like a devastating weekly candle turned into a extremely bullish weekly candle in the flip of a dime. Boom. Okay? Boom. So let's see what Bitcoin does next, man. I mean, it could be a fun next couple weeks coming up based on what we did last time. Now, do I think we're gonna go up like this? I don't know, man. I'm not gonna count out Bitcoin. You guys know that. Definitely, it's a fool's game counting out Bitcoin, but this would be pretty crazy. Let's check our daily. Daily, we're still, man. I would feel a lot better. I don't feel bad, but I would feel a lot better if we were above this resistance, where we just kind of keep getting resistance on. I think it's going to happen eventually. Sort of just consolidating here, but I think, I would like to see a move back above this sooner rather than later. Like I said, if we do dump, maybe come back down to the 200-day moving average, which right now actually dropped a little bit. That's at 45,000. 45,053 to be exact. So those are the two scenarios I'm watching there. Other than that, on the shorter term time frames, we're sort of just chilling in our channel, man. This is our crab channel here. Welcome to the crab channel. If you guys enjoy crab price action, this is the channel for you. Right? Make sure you guys sign up using my Bybit link right down below, where you can trade this crab market, sell resistance, and buy support, and just constantly make gains using my Bybit link down below. You might lose some of the trades, but I will gain all the fees that you guys lose from. All right, sounds good. Sound like a fair deal, right? You guys get wrecked. I get paid in fees. Sounds pretty good. But all right, let's move on. I'm getting a little carried away. One thing I did want to touch on is, should I buy Bitcoin? Should I buy Bitcoin? Holy crap, I'm blind. Oh, my eyes, they're watering. I'm blind. This is white. Holy crap, my eyes are watering right now. My eyes. My eyes. All right. But no, should I buy Bitcoin? Okay. You can see no one is interested in crypto right now. No one. Anyone that's saying that we are close, in my opinion, to sort of a short-term peak. I just personally don't see that. You can see no one is searching should I buy Bitcoin. It's not just should I buy Bitcoin, it's Bitcoin and everything. I just use should I buy Bitcoin because I like searching should I buy Bitcoin. But you can see it's at a 2. All right, we're at the same levels that we were all throughout the bear market, man. The interest has just died off on Bitcoin. So to me, you sort of did the same thing in 2017. I will note that, or 2018, the interest just sort of died off. So take it with a grain of salt. But I'm sort of using this as, I don't think that, the mania, not even close to mania has came back yet, which gets me really excited that we're sitting at $48,000. And the mania, okay, the mania is, hasn't even started yet. Where last time we were at $48,000, you had everyone searching how to buy Bitcoin. You had everyone searching about Bitcoin. Everyone pumped about Shiba. Everyone pumped about Doge. Last time Bitcoin was at $48,000. Now, no one wants to talk about it. Interesting. Check, how do I sell Bitcoin? That's a good one, man. All right, fear and greed. Let's check the fear and greed. How greedy are we today, guys? 54. We're back up to a 54. We're at a 49. Now we're back up to a 54. Still just neutral, I guess. Still neutral. So we're just still chilling on the fear and greed. And then, the DXY hasn't really changed. I don't believe. Yeah, DXY just sort of chilling like a villain. Still dropping a little bit. DXY can still continue to drop off this level. It's going to be really, really nice. We'll see if it continues, but you can see this is a pretty big level generally right here. Peak here, peak here, peak here. If you can keep getting rejected off that level, boom, you're looking great. Looking great on the DXY. Hopefully this continues and you keep getting that trend where this keeps going down, which is great for crypto, man. Great for crypto. Do I have to buy a whole Bitcoin? Yes. Search how to buy crypto. Sure. How to get away with murder. How to buy crypto. Let's see. How to buy crypto. Look at that. Look at how to buy crypto. No one cares about how to buy crypto. We'll come back to this later. Maybe we'll do some funny searches, maybe. Maybe maybe we'll search dominoes. That'll be in the boring time in a little bit. But let's actually jump quickly on into... Let me run to the super chats here because a lot of people have been waiting a little bit on these. So let me go jump on into these. And then we'll jump on CoinMarketCap. VZH should smash the likes. Thank you, VZH. Appreciate you, my man. Crypto Fever with the $1 super chat as well. Make sure you guys smash the likes. We got to hit 1,000 likes. Okay? Waterfly said if you like breathing oxygen, press the like button. I don't know who doesn't like to breathe oxygen. Maybe Bob. Because he snores like a freaking madman. Freaking Bob. Always snoring down there. Sir Dude said you should have those bumps on the pickle checked out. I should, man, huh? All right. Come on, BTC. Get that juice. Got the juice. Real thing. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Thank you, Sir Dude, though. Al Diaz said, check out Allah. If not, Algo. Love the streams. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, let's check out, what is it? Allah? Allah? I don't know what the heck that is. Guess we're going to Algo. Because we don't have Allah. Yeah, Algo's off to the races. Algo's got its mind on its money and its money on its mind here. Yeah? Oh, guys, I was wondering this. Can anyone answer this to me in the chat? Why is Plan B's name Plan B? Okay? To me, he should be Plan A. Right? That only makes some sense. Why is Plan B named Plan B? Okay? I want to know what you guys think in the chat. Tell me why. Okay? There's got to be a reason. Why is he not Plan C? Why is he not Plan D? Why is he not Plan E? Okay? Why is he Plan B? Makes no sense to me. Hopefully someone can clear it up for me. All right, Algo. Looks like Bitcoin was trying to break back above 48.3 there for just a second. All right, Algo. Yeah, I mean, you broke this downtrend of resistance. Boom, 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 boom. You broke it. So you're looking real good there for Algo. Let me check out relative strength index. Plan A was fiat. Plan Bitcoin. Plan B is for a whale. Bitcoin's first letter is B. Hey, is that actually... Oh, that's actually way simpler than I thought. I thought it was going to be some like diverse plan. Plan just means plan Bitcoin, I guess. I thought it was going to be some like really diverse plan that I was going to blow my mind. Nope, plan Bitcoin. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I feel dumb now. All right, so Algo. I mean, you broke this downtrend of resistance. So, I mean, it was really nice. Like a little triple bottom. Broke it to the upside. 4 hours a little bit over. I mean, you could go up a little bit higher here, but you are getting a little bit overbought there in the 4 hours. So if you do come back down to test this first before moving up, I would not be very surprised. And then move up. Something along the lines of that. Let me actually just go to the daily chart and see what we're looking at on the daily. Sipping on gin and juice. George's plan A. Yeah, see, you get rejected right here. Well, like we said, I mean, this is just another classic W reversal. Look at the W, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. You break the neckline, which is right there at 199. All right, 199 to dollar store. You break the dollar store resistance. Target's all the way back up here at 250. Okay, so we'll continue to watch that in the daily, but that's looking really nice on the daily time frame. Really freaking nice. Really nice. Plan B on skateboards. Yeah, it's fully Plan BTC. He shorted it to Plan B. Makes sense. Makes some sense. Should we be worried about whenever YouTube says we'll pump? Isn't that manipulation? I don't think every YouTube is saying we're going to pump right now. I think what I watched today. Now I think people are bullish long term. People are always going to be bullish long term. What you got to remember is, YouTube is a very small. I think people get this misconception. YouTube's a very small percentage of the population, right? So you got to remember that. Crypto YouTubers will be bullish on crypto because they love crypto, right? They're going to be bullish long term. But what I watched today, actually, a lot of the TA guys are expecting some type of pullback at this point, right? So keep that in mind. What I will say is keep that in mind. Lately, I've seen when you look at the short-term TA guys, they've everything that they say, you do the opposite, and you've been pretty right? The short-term TA guys do the opposite of what makes sense on the chart. What I've seen lately in the last couple weeks has actually been the right call. Besides our wedgie played out pretty well, but that's what I'll say. Most of them are expecting some type of pullback to the $45,000 to $46,000 range before the next run up. Is what I've seen today. But most of them are going to be bullish long term because they love crypto. I mean, unless you're some negative bear, which do your thing, man. If you're going to be a bear 24/7, go do your thing. If you want to always be negative, but sort of, yeah. I mean, that's what I will say about that. And YouTube's very, like we said, a very, very small proportion of, or I should say crypto YouTube is a very small proportion of the actual population. The actual population is very bearish on crypto, or they're still in very, very hard disbelief of it actually reaching all-time highs again. Most people are in disbelief. Most people I know, some people that were invested in crypto a few months ago, they're not anymore. They panic sold, what's new. They don't think Bitcoin has a chance of going back up again. So keep that in mind. That's people that I've talked to personally. Jordan said, check out OMG Network. It's having a fine Sunday. Alt season is here. Let's check out OMG. OMG. Let's check out OMG Network. Let's see. Yeah, OMG broke its highs, man. OMG broke its highs. Right there. Previous local high, boom. Another altcoin that broke its all-time highs. What do we used to say, guys? If this is a dead cat bounce, this has been the best dead cat bounce ever because there's so many alts that broke all-time highs. There's so many alts that did like 3, 4, 5 X's over the course of the last 2 months. It's actually kind of insane. There's so many coins breaking all-time highs. Coins continually breaking their all-time highs here, right? Continually. Coin after coin after coin. I feel like I see a new one every day that's breaking its all-time highs. Expect Bitcoin to do it. Bitcoin might be the last one to do it. As we know, it's sort of kind of one of the times the slow mover in the pack. But, we've seen so many coins break their all-time highs. Cardano, right? What else we've seen? Solana. Got OMG Network here. We got Luna. We got, there's definitely more. I'm missing a lot of other ones. But there's so many coins high cap coins breaking their all-time highs too. So yeah, OMG looks good. If you want to continue up here, let's take the swing high to swing low. Let's see. So the 1.618 would be at 2268 for the 1.618 fib if it does continue back up, right? Just keep in mind the daily RSI is pretty overbought, so you might need a little bit of a pullback if you want to continue up, but make sure you keep that in mind if you do want to continue up here. Your daily RSI is sitting at close to an 80, which historically, when you look back, I mean, it actually has gone up higher before. It went up to 96. That's crazy, bro. You usually never see the daily go up to a 96. That's nuts. That was a freaking crazy move, too. You went from 150 to $10 in like what looks like a couple days. But yeah, OMG looks good to possibly go back up. You know, OMG didn't break all-time highs. Did I not look at the full chart? No, I didn't look at the full chart. You didn't break these highs first, so I take that back. Basically, what I mean is you broke your highs that you had in May. What I meant, okay, Karen in the chat, you broke your highs that you had in May. All right. Sorry, I had to scroll all the way back over here to see January 2018. Why am I sitting so low right now? What the heck? Why am I so low? Hold on, I need to scoot myself back up here. I'm too low. Let's come down a little bit. There we go. Now we're rocking and rolling. All right. No one cares about XTZ. Something bumping so hard right now. Yeah, no one really cares about XTZ. No one really cares about XTZ at all. Pats or Bucks? Would you take Brady back? I would take Brady back. Yes. Even though I think actually, you know what? I'm gonna say I wouldn't take Brady back. You know why? Because I don't know, man. I would love that Brady back, but I also think it was time. It was time to start anew. But I hope for the best. I hope he wins again this year. All right, if it's not the Pats, which I don't think it's going to be, based on how this season's gone so far. If it's not the Pats, I hope Brady wins it. We'll see how we do tonight. Coming up. Thank you again, Creeks. Brandon said, my great grandma just asked me how to 50x short Doge Pepsi. Is that a bad idea? Brandon, don't 50x George Pepsi. No. Java. Drunk Bear. That's the funniest comment I read all day. He said Java sat in your chair and screwed up the support. Java, you sitting in my chair, bro? You sitting in my chair? Why are you sitting on my chair, Java? Jordan, I'm not sitting on your chair. Okay? Okay, fine. Jordan. I sat in your chair. But I promise it's not because of me that it's squished. It's not because of me. I only sat in your chair to order some Domino's earlier. Okay? It was like 5 minutes. I didn't squish your chair. You're embarrassing me on your stream. Everyone's laughing at me right now in the chat. Everyone's saying LOL. Jordan, I'm not that fat. I'm not that fat. My shirt's only an XXXXXL. Look at it. Look at how big it is. It's just sitting there. But I didn't squish your chair, Jordan. Yeah, alright. He probably farted too. Alright, let's move on. Doge Pepsi. I assume Doge Pepsi probably dumped. We'll check out Doge Pepsi in a bit. I'm sure it's on the biggest losers list again. 877 likes, guys. Let's get up to 1,000 likes before 8:30. 1,000 likes before 8:30. If we can do that, holy crap, man! I think that'll be a record to 1,000 likes. Seriously. All right, Chris X said Shib is pumping. The end is near. No, it's not. Please don't tell me Shib is pumping right now. Chris X, I'm only checking it for you, man. We know we don't check it. Hold on, let me get my little Shib buddy on me. Here. Where is he? Come on. Where's my little Shib buddy? This is the only one Shib guy, and it's this guy right here. There he is. All right, let's check the SHIB price. Oh, you're so nice. All right, Shiba. Oh, it actually did pump a little bit. It's still in this range, dude. Look at this boring range for SHIB, man. It's been sitting in the same range since May 23rd. It's going up and down, up and down, up and down. If it ever breaks this resistance, it's probably going to get a nice pump. I'm not going to lie. Just because, like, you don't really have any resistance up here. You literally mooned. This is one of the ugliest charts I've ever seen, by the way. This is the classic LOSER pattern. The classic LOSER pattern. If you guys didn't know, make sure you chart this. It's one of the most bearish patterns that you can see on the charts. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a upside down smiley face, or I should say a grin, an upside down smiley face. Who says that? But yeah, it's a loser pattern. All right, let's check out Troy. Chris, like, you got the most random coins, man. Like, seriously. But what I'll notice about the coins you buy, usually, I mean, the ones I look at, they're usually pretty low in price, which is good. You always want to buy low and sell high, man. So I will say about that, the coins you show me, they usually haven't pumped yet. Which I bet you're hoping that they pump, you know? I bet you're hoping that they pump. No chance of a breakout? Yeah. All right, so yeah, no, that's really happening with Troy. You got a nice breakout today. I'm guessing you probably went to, let's check the swing high to swing low here. Yeah, look at that. You wicked right to the 0.382 fib. Right to the 0.382 fib. And you have some bearish divergence. So let's keep that in mind, everyone. Get some bearish divergence there. We'll see what Bitcoin does, right? I don't know how much this is tracking Bitcoin. I mean, doesn't look like it's tracking Bitcoin too much. Look at this giant wick right here. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's tracking Bitcoin too much. So you got some bearish div. You might need to have a quick pullback. Maybe down to like 1.2 cents first before continuing up. But keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. There definitely is some bearish divergence there. So definitely keep that in mind for the immediate short term, I should say. Immediate short term. Sir Dude said Grayscale large cap fund added Sol and Uni. Thoughts on why GDLC is trading at a discount to its holdings? I have no idea, man. No idea. Actually, I haven't even looked at the Sol and GDLC or Grayscale holdings prices or anything. I can't comment on that right now. But what I will say is, when there's a discount, hey, you buy the discounts, man. You buy the damn discounts. That's what I will say. But I haven't looked into that at all. I usually don't look at the Grayscale holdings, to be honest. Probably should, you know. Sir Dude said I'm here for the jokes again. Kimmy said I only trust Bob, Shib, and Doge. Yeah, Shib's looking a little better today, actually. I do have to say, you know. I do have to say. You have your input on XTZ. I got you, Sky. What's going on, buddy? Mark said, check out Strong. Sure, man. You can check out Strong. Strong. We're looking strong in the crab market. The crab market right now, guys. You got the crab. Absolutely. I mean, we do technical analysis on this crab stream all the time. We're back to a crab stream. We get no price movement during the stream. VJ? Yeah, we can check out VJ. So, Strong. I mean, we talked about this breakout, the symmetrical triangle. It was quite beautiful. I love that saying. It was quite beautiful, if you ask me. But yeah, you did break this. You put this right there. And then you came back down and back tested it, and you just sort of moved up. Now, what it looks like you're doing right now, which is actually also quite beautiful, is it looks like you just came back down to what? Back test your previous highs. Previous highs. and flip them as support, right? And flip them as support. So what we'll say is about strong is you're not really crabbing on strong. I could see this continuing up. You have no bearish divergence on the daily. You got room to run on the daily, and I'm sure you're bounced off your daily EMA ribbon. Yep, classic, beautiful. Ba boop, ba boop, ba boop, ba boop, ba boop, ba boop. Look at the bounces off this thing. It really, you wicked below it, but you haven't closed below it since June 10th. It's actually been quite beautiful this whole way up. You know, if you ever want to, I mean, just looking at this trend, I mean, really since it was at 120 bucks, you just been moving up, bouncing off that weekly support EMA ribbon. So it looks like it wants to continue up. I wouldn't be surprised to see this continue up. And the breakout target for this is, let's just take a quick little look, shall we? I think you broke it yet. Still have room to run. Breakout target of this is about 820 bucks. 820 bucks. So let's hope strong can get out of the little crab market that it's in. You know. Virtual said, "All right, let's get out of the crab." There we go. Maybe. Well, John, we'll say maybe. We'll say maybe. I don't. That's all I'll say on that. I don't give out personal details, John. Okay, I'm very discreet in my my dealings with many things in life. Very discreet. The only time I'm not discreet is I'm on stream with you guys, really, and I really just say whatever on my mind, and you know. All right, so yeah, Bitcoin's just chilling in the range still. Our little classic range. Let me get rid of the smiley face. It's sort of obnoxious at this point. Let's see. Edward said, "Can you check out Xcure?" Yeah, man. I mean, if I had any idea what Xcure was, I would definitely check it out for you. Let's see. Xcure. Oh, wasn't actually expecting that to be on here, but it is. You know. Ilium Jordan. I didn't fart. Every time I Jordan, did you read my super chat already? VZH, what'd you say? VZH, smash the likes. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the smash the likes, VZH. I think that's the one you're talking about. I hope it is. That's the only one I see in there. That's the only one I see, my friend. I hope that's the right one. But I appreciate it, man. Bat those the likes. Like, I think we're almost at 1,000 likes. Let's do the same. All right, let's see. So curates. I don't know what's going on with this one. Let's zoom out. Wow, you got a deep retrace on this one. 16 bucks down to 80 cents. Deep retrace. That was a really good buy opportunity down there. 74 cents. That's really nice. Let me check out the daily EMA ribbon here. Are you back above it? Yep. Beautiful. So what did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday that I like about this? Well, you had a time where you actually got back above it, and then you went, boom, closed right down below it, right? What did you do this time? Where you actually pumped above it, came back down, closed above it, and now you're getting trying to get some follow-through price action here. So if you could stay back above this, I like that little flip. And it looks like you flipped it back. Let's see. You're at least trying to flip it back into bullish. So I like that in the EMA ribbon. And then if we just look at this from let's take your fibs, your little Fibonacci's. I don't think you hit anything on the fibs. Let's take a shorter term fibs on this. Let's take this down to the low. See what we're looking at here. Yeah, so that's your 236. You had a little bit of trouble closing above your 236. A little bit of trouble there. So if you can close above that, perfect. You probably see a move up to the 382. You got a couple peaks in that level at about 320. Not 420, 320 on this one. Sorry to burst your guys' bubble. But yeah, 320. You got room to run in the daily. So I'm not seeing anything that's sort of telling me that this is just going to dump. I'm not really seeing anything that's suggesting that. And I think you broke this downtrend of resistance as well. All right, and this was just a back test of that. So yeah, I mean, this is looking good. You just want to obviously get the buy pressure to push you up. It all comes down to the buy pressure, man. All comes down to the buy pressure. Come on, BTC. Guys, what do I do to deserve this? Is there something that I do to deserve this? Like, whales, are you out there right now? Guys, is there any whales? You guys see any whales on the screen? Any whales that are watching us right now? I'm not seeing a whale. Is there a whale that's manipulating the price to always have a crab market during the stream? I'm not seeing any whales. Do you guys see one? I just don't really see any that might be causing this for us, but that's okay. It might not always be a whale that might be causing this. But we'll leave it at that. 420. The stream's quiet tonight. Is it crab music a thing? Yeah, dude. Crab music is a thing. I got you, Joe Daddy. Wait, Joe Daddy. Are you my daddy? I'm really confused. Hold on. All of these... Wait. Al Dios, I'm not saying that, man. I am not saying that. You almost got me to say it. I said the first two words. I didn't say the third one, though. I actually had a thought today. What should I buy right now with my OMG profits? What should you buy? I don't like giving what should you buy advice. Now, what would I buy? Right? Now, this is not to be, don't follow what I do. Do your own thing. I have a little bit more conservative of a portfolio than most people do. Okay? If I was to buy a coin right now, if I wasn't worried about dips, I was just like, I'm gonna buy a coin today, and I don't have a choice today. I have to buy one today. Which you guys know, my usually strategy is to wait for 20% or more dips to buy. But nevertheless, if I had to buy a coin today, I don't know, man. A lot of people are gonna. I don't like to just jump on a coin that's hot. In my opinion, it's just not the. I've been bitten in the butt doing that before. A lot of people will crap on me for this, but if I had to buy a coin today, it might be Ethereum. I just think that relative where it is to its all-time high, I think it's a good buy. And if I had to buy a second coin, what would I buy? Man, other than Ethereum, you guys just know I like Ethereum. So, if I had to buy a second coin other than Ethereum, there's a couple ways I can go with this. I think, I think people are sleeping on Cardano right now. I do think people are sort of jumping on the Solana hype train right now, and kind of sleeping on Cardano. But to put that aside, there's a couple other coins I really like. I'm trying not to jump. So I'm trying not to jump into the ones that are already went off. Like, I like Algo. I like Avalanche. You know what? It might be Polkadot. And a lot of people will disagree with me with this too. I just think Polkadot's due. We've seen a lot of these other coins have already ran, right? Terra, Solana, Binance, Cardano. So I probably would buy some Polkadot. I like to buy low. I don't like to buy coins that are pumping at the current moment. So I'd probably go say Ethereum and Polkadot, and you might even add some Cardano in there. But I don't know, man. I've been sort of talking about Polkadot for a little bit, but those are probably my picks right now. Like I said, I'm not really an altcoin gem guy. I don't think anyone's really an altcoin gem guy. They act like they are, but no one's really an altcoin gem guy, to be honest. So we'll flip ADA by end of year where it belongs. Yeah, Polka dot. That's pretty much Gwilly. XCAT. VeChain. Yeah, I mean, I own a good amount of VeChain already, so I'm pretty happy with my VeChain stack. I'd probably want to add some more ETH, even though I'm pretty happy with my ETH stack too. But I can never get enough ETH. I'm just a big ETH fan. Nice, dude. All right, so did we do Xcure? Yeah, we did Xcure. DL said Shiba Inu.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
That's an XOM stablecoin.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Fact. For anyone that hasn't heard that before, I wanted to play it for you guys because we haven't listened to that in a little bit. Man, dude, it really is a crab market right now on the new week. Crazy. It's crazy. You know? Don't be hating on the Inu. I'm hating. Sipping on the gin and juice. I have that song stuck in my head. John said, "What's up, man? Give me an end of year prediction on MKR. I have a big boy bet and not sure if it is worth it or not. Thanks." Yeah, we could do MKR. Why not, man? MKR. Modich. Yeah, I like Modich. And no, I'm not just saying Modich. I know it's not actually pronounced Modich. It's how like the little robot girl says it. I like it. You're gonna have everyone in the chat saying robot girl. Jordan, you have a robot girl? No, like that. When it comes through my speaker, it says Modich. I don't know, guys. Say Modich. Hold on, let me look at this poll. What would you hate the most? I agree, man. We said, all right, Bitcoin pumping to 100K tomorrow, Bitcoin going sideways for 3 months, or Bitcoin dropping to 30K. 41% of people said Bitcoin going sideways for 3 months. I cannot agree more. I cannot agree more with that assumption. And also, Bitcoin dropping to 30K would probably be my second option. Bitcoin pumping to 100K tomorrow would be insane. The problem with Bitcoin pumping to 100K, though, and this is sort of the curveball with that scenario, guys. If Bitcoin pumped to 100K tomorrow, you probably wouldn't be able to sell, right? You'd probably have exchanges going absolutely crazy, shut down, and it would probably dump right back down. So I don't know if I would like that scenario. I might vote Bitcoin pumping to 100K tomorrow, just because I think the exchanges would just shut down. You know what I mean? So that's sort of a curveball with that poll. But yeah, man. Facts. I should have read the poll. Yeah. But yeah, sideways would suck, man. Sideways would suck. All right. Shiba. All right, we got to do Maker. So Maker's still got this downtrend of resistance on the daily. Until you break this, I mean, you're sort of just kind of rolling around doing your little thing. What I will say is this had some nice bullish divergence, and that's why you're sort of trying to move up here. You can see you had higher highs and higher lows in price action, lower lows on the RSI, which has gotten you a nice pump up here. Let's see if you just got the juice to get back up to that resistance line, right? Gotta get the juice. Waterfly said ordering 25-year-old redhead 1K. Did we hit 1K? Let's freaking go, guys. Don't FOMO, dude. Yeah, we ain't FOMOing. We ain't FOMOing. We don't FOMO on this channel, guys. We know not to FOMO. We're very, very smart individuals. Besides the Bank of Canada guy. That's it. Okay. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the 100,000 likes. That's freaking awesome. At 8:40 too. I mean, that's pretty damn early for it too. But yeah, I mean, you had bullish divergence. You just got to get back up to this daily downtrend of resistance and break this, and then you'd be looking pretty good. But in the meantime, You know, it's one of those things you just got to get back up there, man. If we zoom in a little bit, let's go to like the 4-hour time frame. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, I mean, you broke this downtrend of resistance too, and actually already came back down to back test it. You're coming back down a little bit right now. Bitcoin had a little bit of a rejection, so you're coming back a little bit down on this too. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I think this looks fine in the grand scheme of things. Obviously, if Bitcoin pulls back, you're going to see Maker pull back. You're going to see altcoins pull back. You can't predict those type of things when you're looking at the altcoin charts. So obviously, keep that in mind. But yeah, you broke some important levels. Bullish divergence, looking good. Sky said, "Man, I hope XTZ stays strong this run." Let's check out XTZ, man. A lot of hype on XTZ right now, for obvious reasons. It's obviously been performing very, very well. Look at the giant inverse head and shoulders it formed. It's quite beautiful, if you ask me. Where's this thing going next? Well, I don't see any reason. I mean, the 4 hours getting a little bit overbought. I mean, you're at 80, but keep that in mind. It is crypto, so it's crypto. It is crypto's crypto. But yeah, I mean, you broke this. That's such a beautiful chart there. Like, this is some chart P, if you ask me. Some absolute chart P. You break the neckline, boom. I would be surprised if you go to 1222. Obviously, assuming the fact that Bitcoin doesn't like drop to like 40,000 or something. I don't really see happening, like I said earlier. But yeah, I mean, dude, Tezos is looking real good. I wouldn't FOMO, right? I never suggest FOMOing, guys. You know me. Only invest where you can afford to lose. I'm one of those guys that's going to be honest. I'm not going to be one of those guys that's like, buy every dip, right? Buy this dip, buy that dip, buy this coin right now. It's pumping. I see some channels sometimes and they're hyping up coins that are already pumped so much. It's like, dude, stop telling people to buy coins that are up thousands of % already, man. I see so many channels doing that. Man, like, don't FOMO. You can tell people that you think it's going to go up, but man, the altcoin gem channels, I can't. It's one thing looking at the charts, but it's one thing to be like, buy this. This is the altcoin gem after the coin's already pumped up thousands of %. Anyways, XTZ, I can see it hitting 1222. Obviously, assuming that Bitcoin holds up here. Yeah. Yeah, we used to talk about XTZ a lot, man. We don't really talk about it too much anymore. It's kind of went under the radar for a little bit, and now it's starting to making a comeback, which is good. You know? They want exit liquidity. It's shameless. True. All right. So DL said VeChain. Let's check out VeChain. Bada boom, bada boom. VeChain. I was telling you guys, VeChain. And see, this is one of those times that's the exact opposite, right? A lot of people were giving up on VeChain. Now, I was saying I wasn't going to buy any more VeChain. I still own a good amount of VeChain. And what have we sort of said, guys? That you give up on a coin, that coin's usually going to bounce back pretty well. And then in like 4 days, literally 4 days, VeChain went up like 43%. So, I mean, it's just a classic breakout of the wedge. Now, obviously, careful with this one, too. I mean, went up 43% in 4 days. It might have a pullback first. Free falling song? No, we're good. We're not going to play any pump music or dump music until we break out of this range, guys. We're just really in a big range here for Bitcoin. So nothing really to fret about right now. I don't know if I use that word fret right. Do you guys, if I use the word fret right or wrong? I have no idea. No idea. Either way, you guys know what I mean. So, yeah, I mean, the technical target for VeChain, it's all the way up here at 15.5 cents. No bearish divergence in the daily. And what's good about this is you went down for so long here, pretty consistently, that the daily RSI has plenty of room to run, unlike a lot of other coins. 4-hour RSI has already pulled back a little bit. So you could potentially, you haven't done it yet. Actually, yeah, you might have some hidden bullish divergence here. Higher lows, lower lows. So, I mean, This could bounce sooner rather than later. I wouldn't be surprised. But this probably pulls back. I mean, it's got to do what Bitcoin does, man. Let's be honest here. John said, did that girl... What's going on, John? Like I said, I keep my matters to myself. The only thing I'll ever brag about on this channel is, you know, that I drive a Volkswagen Beetle, guys. If you guys didn't know, I drive a Volkswagen Beetle, and I can proudly say that I own a Volkswagen Beetle, and I drive that crap out of that thing every day. And I look really freaking good in that Volkswagen Beetle, man. Really good. All right. What up, Jordan? TA on EOS. Engine. Yeah, look at that EOS. I remember when EOS was so many people used to hype up EOS back in like EOS was pumped up a lot back in like 2018, 2019. I remember there's a lot of things going on. It just hasn't done anything. This has really been one of the more underperforming coins. A top altcoin. This one is just not performed at all in this run. Like, this is probably the coin that you probably want to own the least. This, this Litecoin, XRP, you know, the older coin. I mean, this one's not really that old, but you know what I mean. This one just hasn't moved at all. I don't love EOS. I do not love EOS. But I'm sure you don't care about my opinion on the coin in general, so let's move on from that. But you know, short term, I think you just sort of have a you just have a sort of a downtrend of resistance coming down pretty clearly, right? Then a little downtrend of support. Could this be a wedge? It's more of a channel. More of a channel to me. Could be a wedge potentially. But yeah, I mean, you just got to break out of this channel. If you don't, I mean, I think it come all the way back down here. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of EOS in general. You know, it's just one of those coins. Like, it hasn't moved yet, but like we always say, if you can't outperform Bitcoin, what's the point in holding it? Since April of 2018, boop. Oh my god. That is, oh, man. That is, oh. Bro, and this EOS dropped 96% against Bitcoin. Against Bitcoin. Imagine what this did against other altcoins. Guys, it's not always about, I think sometimes you always look like buy low, buy low. You got to think about opportunity cost too. You have your money in EOS, which didn't even outgain Bitcoin, when you could have your money in any other altcoin and made way more money. You know what I mean? It's about opportunity cost too. So if I look at a coin, it's like it hasn't moved since 2018 against Bitcoin. I'm not buying that coin. Okay. Now you get a bunch of the EOS fans getting pissed at me for that. It's just kind of the name of the game that I go by. But brutal, man. It's brutal. 96% against Bitcoin. The tortoise. The tortoise. All right. Sorry, Joe Daddy. I didn't mean to crap on your coin. No dump music in this channel. True, true. Hardboard said, is Matic a good buy? Is Matic a good buy? Let's see if it's still a good buy. I mean, it did break out already. Very similar to, very similar to VeChain, where a lot of people were giving up on Matic. Matic's another coin I bought at this dip. It's actually performed pretty well here. EOS was going to be the Ethereum killer. Well, that's what happens when you say a coin's going to be Ethereum killer. How many coins have been the Ethereum killer? Have we had an Ethereum killer yet? That's what I'll say about that. But yeah, I agree. And a long time ago, EOS was getting hyped up like crazy. But yeah, Matic, you broke out of your little wedgie already, right? So you're sort of just waiting on that next move. I mean, it looks like I think this could go a little bit higher. I mean, it's pulling back because of Bitcoin, right? So we can look at the charts all we want, but if this does pull back, say if Bitcoin pulls back, we don't know what Bitcoin's doing in the short term. No one knows what Bitcoin's doing in the short term. Let me repeat. Let me get Karen out here because Karen says it best. Karen says it best. Come on, Mom. Come on, Mom. Come on, stream. Tell these guys in your fashion what Bitcoin, what's going to happen here. All right? Come on. Jordan Knights. Okay? No one knows what Bitcoin's going to do in the short term. If you act like you think you know what Bitcoin's going to do in the short term, I want to speak to your manager. I want to speak to your manager. Okay? Brandon, I want to speak to your manager. JGB, I want to speak to your manager. Okay? JGB said ETH is broken at the same time, though. I want to speak to your manager, JGB. Nick Noam, I want to speak to your manager. BZH, I want to speak to your manager. Lynn, your manager. Bitcoin's going to do what it wants to do. Don't tell me otherwise. Okay? I'll be talking to your managers next. Okay? And I'll get my refund. I'll get my refund. And you guys will get yelled at by your managers. Okay? Bye. You heard Karen, man. No one knows what Bitcoin's going to do in the short term. All right, so that's Matic. Is Matic still a good buy to answer your question? Long term, yes. Short term, you might see a pullback depending on what Bitcoin does, right? So always keep that in your mind. I always tell people nothing's a good buy unless you're okay with the coin going down 50%. That's just the way I look at it. That's what I tell my family. That's what I tell my friends. If they're like, Jordan, is now a good time to buy this coin? I say, sure. But are you okay to handle the volatility that comes with crypto? Are you okay with that $100 you're putting in Doge going down to $50? If the answer is no, don't do it. Are you okay with the $1,000 you're putting in Ethereum? Are you okay with that money going to $500? If the answer is no, don't do it. Right? That's what I tell them. And that's how I try to save myself, because a lot of people, oh, you told me to buy. You told me it was a good time to buy. I told you it was a good time to buy if you're okay with the volatility. Volatility in crypto. Can SafeMoon hit $100,000 in the next hour? That's a good question for Bob. I mean, he's the meme coin expert here, so let's go transition to Bob. He'll tell you all about SafeMoon. I don't know if the SafeMoon chart. Let me see if I can get it up for Bob first, and then we'll sort of have Bob transition up here. SafeMoon. Yeah, it's not on here, man. But yeah, let's go see what Bob's doing. He'll tell you all about SafeMoon. He'll give you his thoughts. Okay, so let's go see what Bob's doing. I'm sure right now he's doing something. We probably know what he's doing, but let's go see. Look at BitBoy today. He looks so good with his little shirt. I'm so excited for today's episode of Around the Blockchain. Look at Wendy O. She's on the show every day. She always looks so good on the show. Man, what'd I do for Wendy O? She looks so good. Oh look, Jeb's on the show again. Look at Jeb. Jeb is Jeb. And then we got this random mac and cheese guy. I don't know who this mac and cheese guy is. This mac and cheese guy. I don't like the mac and cheese guy. All right. Oh, I'm on stream. Oh, what's going on, guys? What's going on? You want to know about SafeMoon? Can SafeMoon hit $100,000 in the next hour? Yes, of course. Of course, SafeMoon can hit $100,000 in the next hour. Of course it can. Let's go take a look at it. Let's go take a look at it. SafeMoon. SafeMoon. Get SafeMoon, bro. I'm still on the SafeMoon hype train, right? I'm still on the SafeMoon hype train. Okay, so it's gonna moon. Yes, it'll reach 1 cent in the end of 2021. Book it. Okay. Look at that chart. Look at that chart, bro. All right, 1 sec, guys. Can we be serious for a second? Can we be serious here? Look at that chart for SafeMoon, man. Look at that chart for SafeMoon. I remember when people were up here were saying, SafeMoon's a great coin. SafeMoon's gonna be the next Doge. SafeMoon has a use case. All the idiots tell me back in May, man. I remember people used to actually like SafeMoon. Man, it's pretty funny. All my friends, dude. It's not just people. It's my friends too. My friends were telling me, SafeMoon's got a wallet now. It's legit. All my friends telling me I should buy SafeMoon. It's like, bro, I've been in this space a lot longer than you have. Why are you telling me that SafeMoon's a good coin to buy? They all sold lower than they bought it. Well, let's leave it like that. All right, so that's that. SafeMoon has a wallet. It's good. SafeMoon Big O. Yeah. Seriously. SafeMoon is safe. That's facts. I don't know. Hold on. So no SafeMoon. Patrick said, can you check out Boss Token on CMC? It also has a portfolio manager coming up. Boss Token? All right. Patrick, I'll take a quick look. If it's a meme coin, we're hopping right off of it, okay? I will take a look at it for you. Oh, man. Bro. Come on, man. What the... Bro. You cannot tell me that this is... Bro, what are you guys buying? I seriously am really worried about a lot of you guys. What are you guys buying? I see Doge Pepsi. What is this? It has a portfolio manager coming soon. Don't buy this. If that was a shill, well, you just anti-shilled your coin. That looks awful. Oh, man. What is this, man? It's already a Shaq coin. I don't think these people realize, like, you're coming on here to shill, okay? You're shilling your coin, and all you're doing is making me look at the coin and crap on it on stream, so no one buys it. You're actually hurting yourself by doing that. I hope everyone knows that. I remember everyone used to do Bonfire and SafeMoon and all the E-News, bunch of E-News, all the Doges. Everyone used to come in here and back when meme coins were the thing. Back in 2021 when meme coins were the hype. And shill them. And all I do is crap on it. All you're doing is hurting yourself. Shane said punch buggy. No backs. All right, Shane. You want to punch me, man? Come at me, bro. Sound hateful towards anyone ever on around the blockchain with Ben? Hateful? It's all just, guys, you gotta remember, it's all just a joke, man. It's all a joke. Bob is kidding, okay? My brother, he's just kidding, man. You know what I mean? What one thing did I say, or what one thing did Bob say that was hateful? He said that he loves Wendy O. He said he loves the show. He said he loves Crypto Jeb. He did not say one thing that was hateful. He actually said he loves the show. He loves Crypto Wendy. You know what I mean? There was not one hateful thing that came out of his mouth. I think you're hearing what you want to hear. You know? Let's see. How's TLM looking? We'll look at TLM. TLM. The TLM. Oh, oh, oh. TLM. 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 Oh, oh, oh. TLM's pretty good. This is the liquid rant. Seriously. Were you saying that? We're saying no. Volkswagen Beetle guy. We'll look at the Volkswagen Beetle. Guys are sleeping on the Volkswagen Beetle, man. I'm telling you right now. Volkswagen Beetle, best car in the game. Easy. You know? TLM, you had downtrend resistance on the daily. And you're coming right up on that. It looks like you wicked to it 2 days ago. And you're trying to break it still. You know? Trying to break it too. So. Crypto, BitBoy's prediction seems off. 100K in 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know what happened. What, BitBoy's prediction? We'll look at BitBoy's prediction in a second. But yeah, I mean, downtrend resistance on the daily here for TLM. Really all it comes down to right now. Check out the daily EMA ribbon. Just getting rejected from it. So at the end of the day, you can see how they match up with the downtrend resistance, with the daily EMA ribbon. Just match up literally right at that exact same spot, right? So really just comes back down to getting back over that general level. Other than that, I mean, right now, I mean, it depends on what Bitcoin does at the end of the day, as we know, guys. But see right here. Support, resistance, support. So you just want to keep flipping this previous resistance as support. You just want to, you're going to get constricted here. You're going to have to decide here, you know, if you want to break up or down. Nothing really on the chart telling you what's going to happen there. 4 hour, not really telling you much. What I will say is it looks like you might be breaking some support here, depending on how you want to draw this. You know, looks a little dumpy here, potentially. But you could just come back down and test this 19-cent level again, potentially. But at the grand scheme of things, you just want to break this downtrend of resistance. You break this downtrend of resistance, you're going to be looking real good. 4 hour EMA ribbons right at that support too. So you got a good amount of support in this general area. I'd watch for a bounce there, personally. I don't think you drop too low on TLM. What's up, John? Appreciate you, John Franks. OSU said no dump music in this channel. I don't know, man. People don't really like my dump music anymore. You know, I'm actually pretty sad about it. I'm pretty sad about it. You know? Alluvium. Alluvium? You look at that in a while. My Camry drives like a Lambo. What's up, Tyler? Better late than never, man. I mean, you didn't really miss much today. I mean, we've sort of just been talking. You know what I mean? It's been a pretty crap day today, to be honest. You didn't really miss much. We pumped and then we dumped before the stream, and since then we just sort of been chilling. Tyler said, Jordan, can you do H-bar, EGLD, AVAX, OHM, OMG, and Atom? Holy crap, man. Tyler, what is this? What do you think this is? This guy, Tyler. I appreciate the super chat, Tyler. It was just funny. He said, can you do H-bar, EGLD, AVAX, OHM, OMG, Atom? He just lists them off. Oh, man. That's funny, man. That's really funny. We already did OMG. And I believe we did... I'll do a few of those. I'm not going to do all of them. But I'll do a few of those for you. I got... what is it? AVAX. All right, let's do AVAX. You won't pull up one. Let's see AVAX. All right, let's see what AVAX is doing. So AVAX, love you, Simon. Appreciate the kind words, man. The kind words go 1,000 ways. If you guys want to joke on me too, a lot of people get let me ask you in the chat. Let me ask you in the chat. I'm actually gonna ask this. All right, so let's see. Gee, no, this is really random. I'm gonna say, let's see. Are you the type to complain to the manager because let's see, because of, I'm trying to think of something that's like, are you the type to complain to a manager because one little thing is wrong with your food? Let me know. Yes or no? Yes or no? What's up, monkey? What's going on, monks? Glad you're in here, my friend. Glad you're in here. It's a crab day. It's not a pickle day, unfortunately, man. You know? Brady feels off his game tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna get off shortly here to go watch that game, but all right, AVAX. So we broke down from this rising wedge. A lot of people, when I sort of talked about this rising wedge, AVAX not going to dump. Well, I mean, it's one of those things that you're in a bullish trend. So a lot of these bearish patterns don't play out. This one did break down. Looks like it came back up. Couldn't get back above it. You might be rounding out here. Now it depends on what Bitcoin does, right? You have your daily EMA ribbon as support, which you consistently just came back down to back test, and you could come back down and back test it again. And then just bounce again. Is there anything on the RSI giving us any deets? No deets. No deets. What is food? No. They better not complain. I want the manager immediately. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not the type of person to complain. I never complain. You know, I'm just not a complainer, which is, it's kind of a catch of 2022, because when you think complainers are actually people that get what they want, it shouldn't be that way. You know, for me, if I'm going to help someone and you're going to complain to me versus, you know, coming up to me in a nice way and saying, hey, you know, hey, look, I want to eat this burger. You know, you have ketchup on it. I wouldn't do this, but this is just an example. You put ketchup on my burger, okay? But I don't want to eat the burger with ketchup. Do you mind just making me another one? Sure. I cannot take the if any of you guys are these people, I apologize, but I cannot take the people that are like, this is ridiculous. Hold on, let me get Karen out. I can't stand the people that are like I generally feel awkward with these people. This is ridiculous. There's ketchup on my burger? Get me your manager right now. This is absolutely ridiculous. I pay for this service, and I will get the service that I pay for. Make me another burger right now, and also get me your manager. Right now, I'm leaving a Yelp review, and it's gonna be a 1 because you put ketchup on my burger. The rest of the service has been great. Don't get me wrong. The rest of the service has been great, but you put ketchup on my burger when I told you no ketchup. You did it. You're getting a Yelp review. I get so cringy when I get with those people, man. I just can't. One pickle is missing. But that's really AVAX. I mean, you should bounce off this, depending on what Bitcoin does. I mean, you're just in a really bullish trend for AVAX. You know, we did OMG. We'll do Atom real quick because that's a popular coin too. A lot of people like Atom. Destroys the McDonald's. Karen getting a taint. But yeah, Adam's just looking good right now. Adam's looking juicier than a McDonald's burger right now, which aren't really that juicy. They actually kind of dry, but you know, maybe if you get the quarter pounder, it's pretty good. But yeah, Adam, bounce. Just keep bouncing off this ribbon, man. I love it. Oops. You just keep bouncing off that ribbon. We actually hide that ribbon for a second so we can see this a little better. Are we consolidating for a move? Go to the 4-hour chart. See what maybe you got going on here. Looks like we have a little downtrend of resistance coming in. A little downtrend of resistance with possibly, it's only a couple touches, but possibly an uptrend of support coming in. You'll probably see a move relatively soon, probably within the next couple days. Probably a pretty explosive move. Now, once again, the trend is your friend till the end. Your trend is up. I'm going to assume that this breaks up. That's obviously an assumption. It's going to depend on what BTC does, but I am not going to count out Atom as it's already broken this high back here. And the next target as we have is 47.22. 47.22. That's your 1.618 fib target up there. A 4-hour EMA ribbon. I think you're bouncing off of it right now, actually. Let's look. Yeah, let's see where you close on that 4-hour EMA ribbon. Right now, you're right at the bottom of it. Right at the bottom. So I hope you can get bought back up there. If you don't, just go in the past when you broke them down below it. You probably come back down to the bottom of the triangle. You know? Someone said, wait, there's a catch-up coin? Yeah, there's a catch-up coin. Freak said, depends on context. I have food allergies, so when I request my allergen, that can kill me. Not on my food, I will complain. True. And there's nothing wrong with complaining. It's just how you do it. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be a freaking you don't gotta be all sassy. You know? Just say, hey, you know, I have an allergy. You know, don't put this on my food. If you do it again, I'll complain to the manager. But this time, I'll let you go. Just kidding. Don't do that either. All right, so let's move on here. Sound hateful anyone towards anyone ever on all around the blockchain with Ben? No, I already explained that. There's no hates, man. It's all fun. You're okay. The world nowadays just gets so butthurt over the smallest things, man. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to poke fun at people. Like, when did this world get so soft? And I'm sort of just ranting right now, guys, but everyone is so soft, right? Take some hate. Take some funny jokes about yourself. You guys always joke on me and every day in the stream. Heck, yesterday you said I farted. And maybe I did fart. Stop being so soft. It's okay to make some jokes. Everything doesn't have to be so serious. Like, geez, man. It's crazy. All right, DL said FET. Let's check out FET. Let's check out. If someone did a parody of me, I would find it the funniest thing in the world, man. If someone made a parody of me, I would laugh so hard, dude. You know what I mean? I would literally laugh so hard if someone was like, tried to act as me. Can someone please do that, by the way? Can someone please do that? I would love for someone to make a parody of me. I would literally post it on Twitter for everyone to see. So funny, man. All right. Fet. Snowflakes. Art alert. All right, let's check out Fet. Wait, isn't Fet that monkey coin? Isn't Fet that monkey coin? Let's see what's going on with Fet. Hold on. Oh no, it's, what am I thinking of? You guys know that monkey coin where like the symbol's a monkey, or it's like a gorilla. You guys know what coin I'm talking about? The gorilla coin. See you, Dale. Appreciate it, man. All right, let's continue. Let's continue.
Rant alert.
All right, so Fet. Apparently, Fet's not the gorilla coin. I swear there's a coin that's like Fet, but it's like a gorilla. I can't think of what it is. It ain't my coin. Feg. That's what it is. Feg. Yeah, Feg. That's what it is. That's what I'm thinking of. Yep. That's what it is. All right. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this bad boy. This one's just been really nice. Really nice, really consistent. Even though lately it came back down. I'm going to actually get rid of these because it's not really useful anymore. Not useful. So what I'll say about Feg is, let's see. You really just want to get back above this $85 level. Looks like, I mean, if you go to the shorter term time frames, it might look like you maybe making some ascending triangle. Potentially. It's a little bit too early to tell. But you do have multiple touches on the top side, multiple touches on the bottom side. I would like to see one more touch on the bottom side. So if you do come back down here and make another higher low, you probably get a nice ascending triangle here in the 4 hour. With higher lows, same resistance on the top side, which would give you, if this does play out, right? We don't know if it's going to play out just yet. We're going to wait for confirmation, but if it does play out, could see a move up to like $1.08 approximately, right? $1.08. Do. Wedge is in a golden pocket. Interesting. So Fialo said, let's check out Polymath. Check out Poly. I'm at 920. Getting up there, man. Polymath is pumping hard. Well, we're looking at it right now, actually. Holy moly, man. This thing actually is pumping hard. 83 cents. This thing was at like 75 cents. Nice, dude.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Yeah, I mean, this crushed its highs. Crushed its highs. Nice, dude. Congrats, whoever had this. Make sure, obviously, you're taking profits on the way up, but yeah, man. I mean, this could reach, potentially, this could go up to, yeah, potentially this could go up to like $1.12, right? That's the 1.618 fib. At least still got some room to run. 4 hour, getting a little bit up there in the 4 hour. 82 on the RSI. So keep that in mind, but I probably wouldn't FOMO into this, but nice little gainer, man. Nice little gainer. BitBoy's prediction seems 100K, seems off 100K in 2 weeks. We'll play BitBoy one more time before we go. Ricardo said B Pro, please. Let's check out B Pro. Be pro. I want to be pro. Yeah, be pro's dumping again. Be pro just can't get out of its own way. Yeah, you're moving down. So B Pro is having a tough time breaking like 0.08 cents. I mean, likely, just looking at the chart, I mean, it's next support is down here, like 0.65, to be honest. Not much in between those levels, right? It's pretty much straight up for the most part. Straight up, straight down, straight up, you know. Depending on what, if Bitcoin bounces, I mean, B Pro probably bounces too. We all know how this works, but as of right now, this could potentially just go back down to 0.65 cents, and I would not be surprised whatsoever. Potentially. Daily EMA ribbon. Getting rejected from it again. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Just constant rejection off the daily EMA ribbon. You got to get back over that. And it always happens to be exactly where we have resistance levels, right? Exactly where we have resistance levels, which is funny. Simon said, "Could you check out ERG real quick?" I got you, bro. Do ERG. Sir, dude, I haven't actually looked at the so you're not waiting here. Actually, I don't really look at the grayscale prices and stuff. Could maybe look after the stream. Obviously the Pats game's on, but I can maybe look after the stream and see what's going on there. But I usually don't look at the grayscale prices too much. I'm not sure what's going on with the premium over there, or the price difference. All right, erg. What is going on with this thing? In September, this thing's just, it's going down with Bitcoin, I guess. Can't be that surprised. Can't really be that surprised, I guess. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, just coming down in a sort of a channel, just coming down, right? Up, down, up, down, up. Not much else really going on there, to be honest. You know? Not much that's going on there. You can't get back over your daily EMA ribbon. You just get rejected, rejected. You know, if this breaks, 'cause it's a pretty important level right here. You can see a bunch of previous highs. If this breaks, I'd probably look for a move all the way back down to 997. If this breaks. You gotta wait to see what Bitcoin does, though. If Bitcoin bounces and decides to pump to 50K tonight, which, guys, if we need Bitcoin to hit 50K. You know why? Because I said so. We're gonna get the pickle in the chat because I'm feeling kind of pickly. I'm feeling kind of pickly tonight right now. I don't know why. And then Marco, we check Bosun, Procall, and Rarible. We'll check Bosun. Check Bosun for you, man. Bosun Protocol. I'm feeling kind of pickly right now. What do you guys think tonight? We actually had 83% of people said they would not complain to the manager because one little thing is wrong with their food. Thank you. Thank you. And if you're going to do it, obviously it has to be, in my opinion, has to be something that's going to make you actually not enjoy it. You know, that's my thoughts. Nothing wrong with complaining about something that you paid for, I guess, right? It makes some sense. All right, so Bosun. Daily EMA ribbon, just having a tough time getting back over it again, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. For a long time, these coins were just bouncing from it. Bounce, bounce, bounce. You finally broke it back down, right? You know it's going to pump as soon as you end your stream, right? I know, man. Hey, you know how it is. I mean, we know it. I mean, we know the whales are waiting. Like, here's the thing. We could sit here till 10 o'clock, 10:30, and it wouldn't pump. It wouldn't pump. But I guarantee you if I ended the stream right now, it would pump at 9:45. I guarantee it. All right, so Bosun. Let's see what Bosun's doing. I don't know what's going on with this thing. The daily, you just sort of look at this, like it's actually kind of beautiful in a downwards trend. As much as a downwards trend can be beautiful, it's actually just nice and tight and sweet here, kind of like a pickle, you know, nice and tight and sweet. But yeah, up down, just continuing in this channel. You're hoping this can break out to the upside. If it does, it's looking pretty good. Like we said, the daily EMA ribbon just keeps holding you down. You know? Keep holding you down. You bounced off a pretty important support level. Right here. Boom, boom. Previous support, previous support, previous support, previous resistance. You don't want to break this level. Because there's not much here. So maybe down to 63 cents or so. You definitely don't want to break that level for Boson. In my personal opinion. Unless you're from Boston. Every time I say Boson, I think I'm saying Boston for some reason. I don't know. So that's what I'm watching. If you do break this, probably gonna pop a little bit. Probably have a little pop here if you break this, because you've been coiling in this for so long. I would assume you probably have a move up to, 129 pretty quick if you do break that. Just because you have some previous resistance there, and it's not much in between. Not much in between. Brian said I'd yell at the waitress and then ask for a change in my tip. That's one pixelated pickle. It's a nice pickle, man. H-bar EGLD. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. I got you, Mike. I got you, Mike. I'll do H-bar and EGLD, and then I'm gonna go watch the Pats game, guys, because it's the Pats versus the Bucks. I'm gonna catch the second half. I stayed on a little longer than I wanted to today, but I was having fun, so why not, man? And Ohm, said Tyler. Tyler's coming in hot. I appreciate it, Tyler. I appreciate it. But all right, so Hedera, just a big level. I mean, look at this. Look at all these resistance points looking left. Okay, look where you're at right now. You're at that general resistance box. That's really what's been keeping you down. Whoops. That's really what's been keeping you down. Let me go back to it. H bar. If you can break this box, the only thing you have left, I believe, let me just scroll out and double check. Yeah. The only thing you have left is this little peak right here. All right. At $58. So you just got to blast through that resistance. We've been up here so many times and we just can't do it. Back here in March, April, May. You broke it in September, it came right back down. And now we're back in October. So you just got to break it. We do it, quick move to 58. Yeah. So that's looking good. And then EGLD. The spice, that's so nice. Yep. All right, EGLD. Yeah, I mean, this is just a classic bounce. Right. What about there? You have a previous peak, just came back down and bounced off of it and bounced. It looks like you actually broke out of a shorter term trend as well. Sort of like this. So you broke sort of a shorter term trend. We have support coming up, resistance coming down. You broke that to the upside. Right now, actually, you already broke this peak. That's good. If you break this wick there, at like 256, probably coming up to test the high at 303, and then after that you're good to go. So watch this first resistance, 256, then 303, and then boom, we're going. And then Tyler wants OHM, and then we're gonna call it a day. Appreciate you guys for 1,000 likes. You guys are absolutely sweet. Boring, pretty boring stream to be honest. I don't like to be too boring like that, but holy crap, man. Ohm is not on here, Tyler. So what I can do for you is real quick, I'll look at CMC. Olympus. What is this ranked? 2,000? This looks like a consistent uptrend. Hasn't been out for too long, so not a lot of data on this. But yeah, this just looks like it's mooning, man. So not much I can say besides that, but looks like it's mooning. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Seriously. But all right, guys. I'm gonna go watch Pats vs Bucks. Let's hope I end the stream when we get a giant pickle to the upside. Let's end the stream with some pump music, because I want to pump. All right? Don't be panic selling your crypto. Stay easy. Hit the like before you go. Let's end the stream with some pump music. Peace.